Welcome to the real deal. That's right, the real deal, no BS talk show. And I am your host, Queen Akaiha. Glad that you're here this afternoon. I haven't been putting a whole lot of content up because I've been working on some behind the scenes stuff. You know how it is. Any rate, today I wanted to talk a little bit about relationships. I heard one of our co-hosts made a comment last week about relationships and how difficult they seem to be once you get past a certain mark. How long you've been together. Again, it takes me back to that piece on the Breakfast Club when the gentleman did. He was a therapist. He asked Charlemagne the God, the other two, I can't think of their names right now. Pardon me, don't mean any disrespect. He asked them if they actually hated their spouses, and I think they all had 20 plus years in their marriages. And the question was, do you hate them? And he said, of course not, knowing their wives is watching the show or husbands, whatever, right? And he said, well, then that's impossible for you to be in a really committed and serious relationship and not actually hate your spouse at some given point throughout your relationship. I mean, what do you think of that? Please let me know. Hit me up at the Real Deal, No BS Talk Show here on YouTube or Facebook, or you could also hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, all that good, fabulous stuff. I know I'm like the grandmother that does it all, right? But anyway, what do you think about that? So anyway, the therapist was simply stating that if you are in a life committed relationship, years and years plus, that you will form a type of hatred for your spouse or your significant other. I guess I have to be politically correct. I don't want to have any pissed off viewers, nor do I. I want to go viral, so maybe I should start some stuff. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta be ratchet as hell, right? Anyway, so do you hate your spouse? Is that at all possible? And the question was presented to the Breakfast Club. I think I said that. And bottom line is, he pointed out that what you dislike in them, as we say, you spot it, you got it. Period. Um, he was saying actually that what we are seeing in our mate is us on steroids. So when we're angry with them, when we can't persuade them or push them into being in relationship with us the way we truly want that relationship to be, and we get angry about them pushing back, we should actually walk into it because it's helping us to unpeel an onion in our lives of what we are about. Whether, they're showing you your angry side, I don't give a shit side, I don't care about the situation. How much are we expecting our mate to take on? And how much are we willing to take on in their world? Some of us are very codependent and we want to take on everything. Some of us are not. Some of us have other issues: drinking, drugging, spending money, shopping, doing whatever they want to do, cheating. How many relationships are you in? How many non-committable relationships are you in? And how many, and you could be married and you have all these other avenues and relationships with other people. You know what I mean? You're doing the most because you can, I guess. But then you see you, if they were to do it right in front of your face, how would you feel? So you know what? That's going to be a little piece of what I wanted to talk about today. Have you experienced that? There were the 3 deal breakers that he had, and I think we talked about that money. Money was one. And then what were the other two, right? I've gotta go back and do my little research on that. So we are recording this show. It will be live. We'll be doing the show on 5:30, excuse me, Central Standard Time. Right here on YouTube. So I hope you will join the Queen and join the Queen during the show time. We're gonna go live. I'm trying to bring it, the real deal. No BS. That's right, no BS talk. So somebody said to me today, my God, you look just like Wendy Williams. I'm like, really? Or Wendy Williams looks like me. I think I'm a little older than Wendy Williams. Any rate, it's not how you doing, but what you doing. What you doing to make your life better? What are you doing to maintain your family? Or what are you doing or not doing? And that's what we want to know about. Hit us down here at the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I want to be making sure I put content up. How you doing with your relationship? You know, are you looking? Are you committed? What's going on? All right, make sure you check us out. Don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.